Okay, listen, hold on. First of all, I want to thank you for bearing with my voice. I know my vocal's a little raspy. You guys get that, Mavis Staples,
Period.
Gladys Knight voice tonight. But I appreciate you. 25 years in Miseducation. It's kind of hard to fathom. It's kind of hard to fathom that much time has passed. I remember young Ted at the piano playing that riff. And I was like, yo, that. No. Like that. Bum, 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 bum. And came to my head at the time. We used to call it Deep in My Heart. I'd just go, and deep in my heart, the answer, it was in me. And I made up my mind to define my own destiny. And deep in my heart, the answer, it was in me. And I made up my mind. Y'all got that teardrop in the voice tonight. To define my own destiny. Gentlemen, if I start in one key, you meet me in that key. Give me the key. Key to the verse. Yeah, key to the verse. All right, that's all I need. I look at my environment and wonder where the fire went. What happened to everything we used to be? I hear so many cry for help, searching outside of themselves. Now I know that His strength is within me. Yeah. On deep in my heart, the answer, it was in me. And I made up my mind to define my own destiny. Thank you, band. Love y'all. Yo, LA, man. Love, man. Love. We're here to circulate it. You know, we have conflicts, right? We have complications. Things happen, right? We don't always get along. But the reality of it is that love can transcend all of our differences, all of our insecurities. But see, it's insecurity. Insecurity is that weird animal, that weird creature, that weird thing that doesn't allow us to reflect back to our brothers and sisters their beauty. It allows them to be confident so we can all be confident. Mirrors. We're all supposed to be mirrors out here in these streets. You hear me? Reflecting love and reflecting light. Hey, come here, Jen Bowie. Where you at? Where are you? Do you have my situation set up? You have it set up for me? I don't know if it's set up yet, but I just need to say that Yesterday we celebrated, I'm not supposed to say the number because, you know, she's a woman and she's a beautiful lady and she doesn't want me to mention how old she turned yesterday. But it was my mother's birthday yesterday. And you have to understand who my mother is. My mother, man, without her, none of this would be possible. Because the reality of it is that not only did she give me life, but she raised me right. She gave me life and she raised me right. And that wasn't an easy raising either. But she gave much love. Where? Where's she all the way over there? Where are my children? Where are my children? Where are my children? I'd be remiss if I didn't salute my mother. My mother, my rock, my foundation, my stability, the woman who is consistently around. My mother raised my children. I raised my children, but my mother raised my children. I had women in my house, strong ladies who raised my children, watched my children so I could tour year after year after year. And these women were the foundation on which I could solidly support myself and raise my children and bring music into the world. This is my mother. Where are my children? And my mom. This is my mommy. It's my mother. It's my daughter Selah, my daughter Sarah. Where's John? This is my mother. Listen, if any of you appreciated the music, then you owe it to this woman right here. Listen, if any of you, people tell me from time to time, they say, hey, Miss Hill, you know, I listened to your music got me through. Your music got me through because my mother, you understand, my mother was the support that got me through to help you get through, you understand? Listen, what we understood, and I understood very, very young, I understood that where there was lack, there were people who had, and the people who had to provide for the people who didn't have. You understand? We became a surrogate family for our community and for the world. Do you understand that? And listen, the amount of sacrifice, People say, hey, yeah, she's late. She's late a lot. Yo, y'all lucky I make it on this blood raw stage every night. Pour out my heart and my soul on the stage. And I don't do it. I don't do it because they let me do it. I do it because I stand here in the name of God and I do it. God is the one who allows me to do it, who surrounded me with family and community when there was no support, when the album sold so many records and no one showed up and said, hey, would you like to make another one? So I went around the world and I played the same album over and over and over and over and over and over again. Because we're the survivors. And we're not just the survivors, we're the thrivers. Amen. And not only do we want to thrive, but we want to see everyone thrive. We want to see everyone live. Please, y'all, we're going to take this moment. Somebody choose a key that's suitable. Please. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear, my blessed mother. Happy birthday to you. And we mean you. Bum, 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 bum. Y'all please make some noise for my mother and my beautiful daughters. Please make some noise.
Make some noise one time, LA!
Listen, in my community, everybody calls my mother grandma. It's like 75-year-old people call my mother grandma. Because she's a mother to so many. She exposed me to this music. I grew up listening to radio, right? Popular radio. I grew up listening to hip hop. I grew up listening to R&B, all of it. But at the same time, I was also listening to 45 records that I got from my parents. I found these records. I was listening to Sam Cooke. I was listening to Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions. I was listening to Marvin Gaye. I was listening to Gladys Knight. I was listening to the Impressions. I was listening to Aretha. I was listening to Roberta Flack. I was listening to the Four Tops. I was listening to the Temptations. All of this music, it permeated me. It fixated me. When it was time for me to make a record, I could only try to create something that fused the essence of what had been poured into me and also presented in a contemporary way, or as contemporary, it was really as contemporary as I could possibly make it without losing its soul. And that gave birth to pianos like this, right? Yeah. See? It gave birth to things like that. That little piano riff, I'll take that riff. Remember back in the building when cats used to harmonize? Yo, don't forget about your dean. This is not the most the king. Yo, if you feel real good, put your hands in the air. Lick two shots in the air. Yo.